My mom was still doing meth. Throughout the pregnancy, I was born early, and then right as soon as I got out of the NICU, I went straight into foster care and different foster homes until I was 10, 11, when I got adopted.
My dad committed suicide. He shot himself. I dropped to my knees, screaming no. And I was like, what?
When I was 4, my brother and I were molested. My parents got divorced when I was 10. And when I was 12, I was raped in an alleyway on my way to school.
When a child starts to have multiple ACEs, dealing with that trauma becomes really challenging, and they often don't have the resources to deal with it. So ACEs are things like having substance abuse in the home, being abused, having an incarcerated family member, having mental illness in the home. And that's when the scale really turns against a kid in terms of the outcomes.
I didn't like going to school, would get into fights. I ran away a lot, didn't trust people. I was only out for myself.
I was becoming violent. I was becoming suicidal. I was turning to drugs.
I was just on that downward spiral of drinking every day.
Pretty much think of a troubled child, and that was me.
I'm Scott Curtis, and I have the privilege of being the CEO of Idaho Youth Ranch. The young people in Idaho are part of some pretty alarming statistics. 1 in 10 Idaho youth last year attempted suicide, right? 1 in 5 hurt themselves in some way. The really hopeful thing, the great thing about it is the research shows that we actually can treat the trauma as long as we treat it relatively soon. So young people that have experienced trauma, if we can get them the right kind of therapy with the right caring adults, they don't become a part of the correlation between trauma and negative life outcomes.
At first, I was super hesitant. I didn't know what equine therapy was. I didn't know if it would help.
I had a horse that I connected with just right off the bat. Her name was Baby. The first time that I put her lead rope over her neck and she followed me, I actually started crying because she loved me and wanted to be with me.
They're there if you need to cry. Blue in particular, he would just stand there and let me cry on him. And I was like, actually, horses are my thing. This could really help.
The youth ranch has gotten me further than I could have gotten on my own. I owe a lot to the youth ranch.
We know that there are proven therapies that can help address the ACEs these kids are experiencing and help them overcome them in a way that they don't define their future.
The youth ranch has helped me identify emotions, learn coping skills, learn how to trust people, how to give and accept love.
They honestly are a second family, and the fact that an organization can treat you like your family is really hard to find nowadays, real, true, compassionate people.
It saved my life, basically. It saved my future. And it saved my relationships. And I really do owe a lot to the youth ranch. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be. So, thank you guys.